Hi, I'm Joyce. I'm the Energy Lady. And I want to talk to you about something really interesting, at least interesting to me, that this has happened in the last, I want to say year, that of listening to your true divine self. What the heck is that, you might ask? What does that mean to listen to your true divine self? It means your soul. It means those nudges, the call, the thing that grabs you inside and says, go do this. And guess what? Your ego, your personality immediately says, no way, I'm not doing whatever that is that's calling me to do that, because number one, that sounds scary. It might cost money. It is way out of your comfort zone. It's not what you want to do, not what you thought you were going to do. And I'd just rather stay comfortable right here in my uncomfortableness. And so listening to our true self means we're going to act on what our souls are calling us to do. And if we don't, it eventually takes a toll on your body. I've seen this time and time again. My own personal experience in 2017, I had been talking about writing my book called I Found Myself to China. I'd been talking about it. I've been speaking it to people. I'm writing a book. But I really wasn't doing much about it. Finally, November 2017, I hired an editor, which said, and I paid her money, which said, I'm finally doing it. I declared in that moment, I'm going to finish this book this year. And guess what? The very next morning, my right knee swelled up, hurt. I could hardly walk. Now, I never played sports. I was not a sports queen, so it's not like I had a past injury that was acting up, okay? I didn't injure it in any way. It was my body's way of saying, no, it wanted to stop me. I went to chiropractors, acupuncturists, all kinds of stuff, did exercises, changed my eating. But until I published my book, it was acting up. As soon as my book got published, it was fine, completely, no problem. So another interesting story is a friend of mine had last summer, she'd had eczema as a child. Last summer, something came up in her life and her whole face, eyes swelled up, her whole face peeled with eczema and just constant rash. She's been doing a lot of work. She's been going to doctors. The doctor said, we don't know what to tell you. This is emotional. She's been to estheticians, which was great. And they did help her get some least moisture in the skin so it wasn't so dry. She couldn't wear makeup. She could hardly open her eyes. They were so swollen. And every time she was called to do something she knew she was here to do, she'd kind of skirt around it, okay, and not do it. Well, it's interesting, this week she finally declared a date to do what she's been called to do. And the very next morning after declaring that date, her skin was completely clear. Now you have to know, the night before she did that, her skin was peeling like a lizard, oozing. Overnight, she woke up and her face was soft and fine. Pretty wild, right? I have another friend who every time she declares that she's going to step into her greatness of the thing she's here to do, she gets sick. She gets a cold, she gets a cough, she gets nauseous, she gets heart palpitations. Those are the kinds of things the body does, says, you can't do this. So my lesson for the day is listen, act, and respond on the knowingness. Do what those nudges are telling you to do, or it'll show up somewhere else. So have a good day.